Just a minute. While that is going on, Khadija, do you have anything to tell the students? Maybe to prepare ahead.
Nothing. I mean, I think they should just bring their best foot forward. And regardless of whether you win or not, this is just like a training ground for what you're going to be experiencing. If you don't currently work in marketing right now, this just lays the foundation for what you are going to experience when you finally get, a role. So you probably don't want to take it personal or take it to heart. Just have like an open mind and learn from, other teams as well. Not just what your team has done. Learn from the projects from the other teams as well.
Oh, thank you very much. I want to ensure, do you have access to the assessment link?
Yes. So that's where I'm requesting the access from.
All
And
right.
it seems like
You can check now. You can refresh now. I've opened it.
okay. So it
Hi,
seems
Shemu. I've not heard your voice. Good morning, Shemu. Are you with us?
I think
Also,
they should just
the
bring their
Colossus
best
slide is not
foot
open.
forward.
Okay.
And regardless of whether you win or not, this is just like a training ground for what you're going to be experiencing.
You were saying something, Khadija.
Yes, what I said was that the slide for Colossus is not on that ranking sheet.
Yes, they are yet to get to me on their slides.
Okay.
All right. Having said that, good luck to everybody. I'll be spinning the wheel now. So any group that will be taken up will just come up. So good luck to everybody. I'll be sharing my screen now. Just a moment. Okay. Kindly confirm if you can see my screen. Can you see my screen?
Yes, we can.
All right. So I believe all groups are prepared. So I'll be spinning the wheel now. So any group that falls or in the first position will open the platform for us. So good luck to everybody. All right. Giza, you have the floor now. Sim Giza.
Okay, all right then. Let me see if I can share. Just a minute. Can you see my screen?
Yes, I can see your screen. The time starts now.
Okay. So hi everyone. My name is Emmanuel Dan, and I'm one of two presenters that will be conducting the walkthrough on behalf of Team Giza as it relates to our product marketing plan for Elevate Fit. So Elevate Fit is a dynamic fitness startup that's seeking to transform the traditional fitness experience and journey into one that is both personalized, engaging, and results-driven. And to achieve this objective, Elevate Fit has about 5 main features. It has personalized workout routines, it has virtual coaching, nutritional support, community engagement, and comprehensive tracking. So based on these features, we're able to map out to what the benefits would look like. And based on those benefits, we're now able to derive an assumptive view of who the ideal user of the product is going to be. But we could not go to market based on our own assumptions. And so we had to conduct a market research. We sent out a questionnaire to gather responses from individuals, both male and female, between the ages of 18 to 55. And based on those responses, we were able to improve our understanding of what the market's conditions were, what the underserved needs were, what the preferences were And so here is what the market research was able to offer us. First, we were able to learn that the most salient among all fitness goals was general health. That is, people who want to use exercise routines to forestall the onset of diabetes, hypertension, the clogging of arteries, etc. And secondary and tertiary goals were around losing weight and building muscles. As it relates to the main reasons why people are not able to accomplish these goals because of inconsistent workout routines, the main reason that was pointed out from the survey was a lack of motivation at 42.3%. And the secondary and tertiary reasons were around a lack of time and not knowing what exercises to do. We also expanded upon the research to look into people who are already utilizing fitness apps or a traditional process to achieve their workout goals. What kind of features were they going to be looking out for in a digital solution? And we found out that community support was the least preferred of all of the feature types, maybe due to a lack of understanding of all the benefits associated with it. But personal coaching, workout plans, and nutrition tracking were the most important features highlighted. So now, based on the insights gleaned from the market survey, we were now able to validate our personal hypothesis and begin to construct a more statistically valid view of who the ideal user of the product would be and what their goals, needs, challenges, and lifestyle would look like. So on the female side of things, the data showed us that the ideal user of the product would have to be a woman who is of middle age, most likely a mom, and because she's of middle age, her metabolic rate has slowed down. As a mom, she's trying to regain her prenatal body type. She's trying to lose weight, but the demands of motherhood and adult life are interfering with that process. And for the male side of things, it's also similar. It's a man who is also of middle age, who understands the value of fitness, but is not able to keep track or maintain consistency because of a lack of motivation and because of time constraints. And so based on all of the insights we gleaned from the persona and the benefits associated with the individual features of the product, we are then able to conduct a comparative view of the product relative to the traditional fitness process. And that allowed us to derive our value proposition, which we condensed into the value statement you can see here. So it says, make your fitness goal happen anytime and anywhere. We are using self-referencing language, and we are letting them know that location, geography, and time will never be a barrier with Elevate Fit. We've designed a product that can help people to achieve their fitness goal independent of all of these type of constraints. And using this value proposition and this comparative audit of Elevate Fit relative to the current process, we are also able to derive our positioning statement. And the positioning statement gave us a clear view of the type of messaging we could go to market with, the type of channels that would work in the market, and utilizing this positioning statement, the value proposition, and all of the insights we had gleaned, we were then able to build out a go-to-market strategy that occurs across 3 main stages. So the first stage is the pre-launch stage. And at this stage, our goal is to whet people's appetites by developing a wait list. And through the wait list, we're able to build anticipation. To drive traffic to the wait list page, we will be partnering with fitness influencers, bloggers, pushing out teaser content on social media and blog posts, and running targeted campaigns across social media channels. And in the 3rd month of the pre-launch phase, all of the users that we've been able to gather in our wait list via their emails, we would then begin to conduct a sort of lead nurturing cycle prior to the launch phase. And that now brings us to the launch phase, where we release the app across the major app stores and announce the launch across the major channels. And to ensure that we don't lose momentum as we transition from pre-launch to launch, we also built out a growth or acquisition loop. And to achieve that, we have a promotional offer and a referral program so that existing users can become in-app influencers that will bring in new users. And then the post-launch phase involves the doubling down on all of the channels that we've been leveraging upon from pre-launch to launch, and also collecting data from the performance of all of those campaigns to understand how those campaigns perform relative to each other, so that we understand how to iterate as we progress with the product marketing plan. And here are all of the channels that we leveraged across both the 3 stages in the go-to-market strategy. And for the Play Store and the App Stores, our goal there is just to improve our App Store rankings via App Store optimization. That is to improve the listings when searches are made for fitness products or related fitness solutions. And we also sought to utilize fitness influencers because they have social gravity online and can bring in new users to the platform in a cost-effective way. So this is just a brief overview of all of the channels that we are leveraging upon. And then the pricing plan that underpins the overall go-to-market strategy has about 4 layers to it. So we have the free trial. The free trial is for people to receive support in the consideration phase of their buying journey, so that from the free trial, they're able to see all of the value that the product offers, and we're able to deliver intermittent upgrade or upsell pressures. They're able to encounter feature walls. And for those people who are able to complete the consideration to purchase journey, we now have 3 main pricing options. We have the standard, we have the pro, and we have the premium. And it's a value-based pricing model where there is incremental access to the value that can be derived from the feature set of the product, either individual features or features operating in aggregate. And there is an $80 difference between the standard, the pro, and the premium plan. And so all of the data that we've gleaned from the research, all of the data that we've gleaned from our marketing efforts would then inform the subsequent stages of campaign execution. And I will be handing over to my colleague, Precious Omunemi, to continue from this point on.
Thank you, Emmanuel. So you can keep sharing for me.
Okay.
Yes, so after our launch, we gathered a substantial amount of data, which we have analyzed in order to intensify our marketing strategy and make corrections where necessary. So from our data, we can see that we made over 20 million naira in Uganda, which was our best performing country. And we made 13 million naira in Uganda. We made 15 million naira, 20 million naira in Uganda, which was our best performing country. And we made a little over 15 million naira in Ghana, which was our least performing country. So from this data, we can see that we would need to pour more resources in Uganda because there is a faster adoption of our app here. We would have to go back to Ghana and see what we're doing right and check back. So we can see the most profitable plan is the premium plan, where we made $39,000 in this plan. So this plan is our most expensive plan. So from this, we can see that our target users are high-earning individuals. So we would iterate our positioning to reflect that. So in the next page, we can see that our most adopted plan are people who want to improve their health and lose weight. We'll be tweaking our messaging to address this pain point. Our most performing channel is the Google Ads, and the least is the organic search. If you look closely, you would see that there's not so much significant difference. So this shows that we would intensify our SEO efforts and make our organic search better so we can overall reduce our costs per acquisition. So the next page would show you the overview of our installs, uninstalls, and registration. According to the data, we noticed that our average retention is 36%, which indicates that 64% of our users are lost. In the next slides, we'll be exploring the strategies we've come up to keep our users engaged. So we put our target users into segments. We created the non-engagers, the non-installers, the non-registrants. And in the next page, you'll be seeing that we also create a churn subscribers, non-promoters, non-users. So taking the non-promoters, for example, they are users who have subscribed to our app, but they keep ignoring when we tell them to rate our app. So we'd encourage these users through in-app prompts, personalized email to review our app and share this to somebody else. So customer success and retention is important to us because it determines the success and failure of our app. And for that, we have carefully taken into consideration every step and action a user takes, from the moment they think of downloading our app to the point that they decide they do not longer want to use it. We've taken all that into consideration. So let's use using the app stage. So at this point, they have seen our content, they like us, they like what we offer, they've gone ahead to download our app, and they are currently using our app. They've explored the section and everything we offer. So at this point, if the interface isn't user-friendly, they are confused, or if they try a workout and it is too difficult for them, they are frustrated. So at this point, we're going to ensure that the interface is intuitive. We're going to suggest workouts based on every user's current fitness level. We're also going to provide a resource of frequently asked questions, and we would ensure that our AI is trained to meet user needs. The goal of every business is to make profits. So after implementing all these strategies that we've discussed, so the next slide, please. After implementing all the strategies, we will need to ensure that our app is widely adopted, and we need to equip our sales team adequately. As you already know, Elevate Fit is not only a B2C app, it doubles as a B2B. In this case, we will be selling Elevate Fit to companies who have corporate wellness programs. For these companies, they already have an alternative, which is iFitness. So when our sales team go to them to try to win them over, they will most likely say, I already use this company that offers me this. Why should I use you? And that's why we've made this battle card. So now we've understood that our competitors, they have over 200 professionally certified fitness trainers. They have ultra-modern gym facilities. So we're proposing to this company that we do not only offer professionally certified workout routines, we offer nutrition guidance that is synced to every health status of every user. We are not only in 4 states in Nigeria, we are in Uganda, we're in South Africa, we're in Ghana, and we have partner facilities in 36 states in Nigeria. So making them see Elevate Fit in this light would make them know that they can get more for less, because iFitness currently offers $80 for 20 sections monthly, and our cheapest plan is $40, and we have everything that Elevate Fit has. So the cost of not buying from us, we would let the company know that you are underutilizing your budget for corporate wellness. Move to us and we would be better. So to tie everything we've been saying, our team has created a simulation and also a website to give you a feel of what to expect. Imani, can you stop? Okay, can you go to the website?
Okay, I have to click. I'm sorry. I have to end
Okay,
the
can you
share.
stop sharing? So,
Okay.
share. Thank you.
Okay, let me stop sharing.
Sorry for the delay. 1 minute. Yes, so using the learnings that we got from our partner Autogon, we've been able to integrate an AI coach that helps users get tailored help. So in this demo, you can see that we're asking our AI, what can I eat today? So the AI would give us a tailored response we also have like vegan, no matter what you're doing, no matter what you want to eat, there's a plan for you. So the AI does this. We also have a simulation of how our app would be. Can you go there as well, Motuni? So you remember that we spoke about earlier that we're going to make our onboarding process seamless and conversational. So when they see this, they are motivated to work out. The process is seamless because we have cut out every complexities. So so you can see her walking us through this. So this is based on the learnings that we've gotten, we've been able to apply this in a real world situation. So in conclusion, Elevate Fit is set to revolutionize the fitness landscape with its innovative approach. We are excited about the journey ahead and we look forward to making fitness accessible for everyone. So at this point, if you have any questions, you're welcome to ask us. Thank you very much.
So I want to believe Tingiza is done.
Yes, we are.
All right. Okay, I'll just stop your timing at this time. All right, you're right on time. Over to you, panelists. Cheryl, you can go first, then Khadijat.
Hi everyone. Good morning. So first off, right, this is super impressive. This is a lot of good work. I'm just going through all of the slides. For me, the key call out, especially the data bits, I liked how you guys were able to look at the present problem after a few months, right? There was a positioning and a GTM plan, but then after a few months, you were able to contextually use the data to say, this is what we have found out. This is revenue from this. What I would have liked to see, or what would have been, I would have liked to see as well would have been campaign versus revenue, right? I know that you guys did some sort of you identified the channels that were the channels that needed the most optimization, organic search, and you said okay, you were going to work on SEO and all of that. I would have liked to see a lot more deep dive as pertaining to campaigns, right? Because management will often want to see how you spent the money. But for me, all in all, I think it was a really, really great presentation. I like the timeliness. I like that the fact that things were prompt. The transitioning to between team members, it showed that you guys collaborated a lot. And I am also quite impressed because this is the first time I'm seeing anybody. This is the first cohort I've seen that used an AI feature. Esther, I don't know if you've seen any other cohort that developed an AI fitness that's super impressive. And I think that yes, indeed, I am sold. That would make me not subscribe to iFitness. I'll subscribe to you people. But again, this is what it's about. It's all about looking for that additional advantage, looking for that additional value, that additional benefit that the customer can get, like using the data and then coming up with all of this. I mean, all in all, for me, I think it was super great. I like the timeliness, I like the collaboration, I liked the storytelling, even how you guys progressed, how you approach this project. For me, I mean, I would have liked a lot more deep dive on the data bits with the install rates and how some particular data sets were visualized. I think that we could have expanded more there because we've now we've worked for like a couple of months. We have results, but this is where we're going to moving forward. So I think that we could have played around with a lot more storytelling there. But all in all, I think great work and a big well done to you guys.
All right. Thank you very much, Cheryl. Kudos to you, Giza. Over to you, Khadijat. Hi, Khadijat.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay. All right. So great presentation. I mean, the sync between the two people that presented was very smooth, right? We didn't get to have any break and it continued to flow, basically. Sorry. Okay. Now about the presentation, just like Sheung had said, I think most of what I wanted to say here had said it. I love that, you showed us how you were basically going to market from your pre-launch to launch, and also what you intend to do post-launch as well. I think that was very good. At least you added some details. The channels you mentioned that you are going to use, those are channels that fit the kind of product you are taking to market, and also your pricing. Although I don't think I got to learn, what influenced your pricing, because if you are serving a Nigerian market, I'm assuming you are serving a Nigerian market where you're charging dollars. Is that going to work? Maybe, I don't know if you have a feedback on that. Because I think I would have preferred if you tailored the pricing to what customers in the market will actually get to experience. Because if you are putting $200 in Nigeria, I don't know how realistic that is for the economy. Just to make it more realistic and more feasible for anyone that's the part of the bootcamp. But outside of that, you did share a lot of data. You had a lot of data, and you were very, very clear for each phase of, from awareness to acquisition down to your retention. You actually had a plan and you had a roadmap. So all of those were good. And like Sheung said, you guys should have detailed, shown more details about the campaign. Maybe show some sample ads and copies that you go to market with. If you're going to work with influencers, what theme those influencers work with and things like that. But outside of that, I think presentation was very, very good. And you guys did a great job.
All right, thank you so much. Thank you so much, Khadijat, for the feedback. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can, Esther.
Okay.
Someone is raising, I think Precious was raising her hand.
Okay.
Precious, you have a question?
No, so I wanted to answer Khadijat. So our pricing was based off the data that they already provided to us. So we worked with that.
Oh, did you get that, Khadijat?
Yes.
All right. Just a minute. Sorry. Okay. So having said all that, and Giza has answered the questions that has been presented to them. Do you have any question from the audience, please?
Hi Esther. So I can't edit the rating sheet, the ranking sheet. Hello, Esther, can you hear me?
Hello, everyone. Can we hear me? This is Favor here.
Yes.
Sorry. I believe Esther, we can't hear Esther speaking again. at the moment. But I believe Team Giza is done presenting.
Yes. Hi, Favor. Can you grant me access on the sheet where we are supposed to rank the teams? I can't.
Yes, definitely. I will be doing that right now. I'll be doing that right now. Okay. So the second team, we need to spin the wheel for the second team, right? So we know the second team that is presenting. All right. Well done to everyone on Team Giza. It was well done. It's a great job. I've been watching your presentation on YouTube just before I joined in here. So well done job to everyone on Team Giza. Right now, I'm going to bring up the wheel to spin the next three groups, where we get to know who is going to go next among the three groups. But just before that, I would like to quickly grant our facilitators access, our panelists access to the sheet we're going to be working with. All right. Just give me one moment, please, and let every team prepare themselves. So other teams that are going to be presenting, let's hear from you, Team Colossus. Hi, how are you doing? Are we ready? Team Colossus, are we ready? Every team has to be ready to go at any point in time. So yeah, you all have to be ready. Okay. Yes, access has been shared to our panelists, and now we're going to be spinning the next set of teams that we have for the day. Okay, Esther, you are back. I think we can spin for the next set of teams.
All right. Apologies. I don't know. Zoom interface, I guess they faced detention and just went off. All right, so we're going to the next team. Good luck to the next team. If you can share, if you can see my screen, just let me know. Can you see my screen?
Yes.
All right. Good luck to the next team. All wonderful. Team Artemis, I hope you are ready.
Hi, Esther. Good morning. Yes, so I will attempt to share my screen now. Please give me a second.
Okay.
Okay. You should be showing. Okay. Please let me know if you can see my screen.
Yes, we can see your screen. Just a moment.
Okay.
I'm trying to set the time back. All right, can you see my timer? Just for you to be aware of the time.
That's true. So I'm in full screen mode. Let me come out and see. Since I'm sharing, it doesn't look like it's showing me the timer. I might just have to time myself.
Okay.
Because in full screen mode, it's not showing you, so I can't see the timer.
It's okay. But you
Yes.
just have it in mind that you have 20 minutes.
Yes, I'll also turn on my timer here. All right. So I'll start now. Thank you. So hi, everyone. Good morning. My name is Precious Honda, and I am one of two people that will be taking us through the product marketing plan for Elevate Fit from Team Artemis. So first off, let me tell you a bit about Elevate Fit. Elevate Fit is a platform revolutionizing the fitness journey. Our goal is simple. We are transforming fitness into an enjoyable, tailor-made experience that fits seamlessly into everyone's unique path to wellness. Our mission is to empower individuals to achieve their health goals, and our vision is to be the leading fitness platform transforming lives. Some of the things that set us apart are our AI-powered workouts, comprehensive tracking, and our cost-effective solutions. In order for us to develop this plan, we did a deep dive looking into the markets and doing some analysis. And these are some of the things we were able to find out. So competitor-wise, we picked a number of major competitors such as iFitness, Shredder Gang, Health Blank, Many Active App, and Active Lifestyle. We also did a deep dive using a SWOT analysis to try to figure out exactly what our strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats were. Some of our strengths include that our workout sessions are tailored to fit individual goals. We have AI-powered guidance. We have meal plans and nutritional advice. We also have comprehensive tracking and community challenges. Some of our weaknesses would be that users need to be tech savvy and a bit more comfortable with technology to be able to fully utilize the Elevate Fit app features. Also, our newness to the market, as well as the fact that we're a startup, and so we might face challenges with like brand recognition in comparison to other well-established brands. Some opportunities would be there's always room for us to grow with partnerships, for us to maintain awareness and growing awareness, and also improve and include our features, as well as leverage more technological advancements as time goes on. Some threats would be in-gym workouts bias, newness to the market, and even data privacy concerns. Now, our data also involved, our market research and analysis also involved doing a deep dive into this target audience. And we actually ran a survey to be able to determine some major buyer personas. And one of them is Mrs. Nicole. She's age 32. She's a stay-at-home mom, content creator, and mom influencer based in Abuja, Nigeria. For her quotes, it's been 12 weeks since she gave birth, and she needs to be able to get back to her desired shape. Some of her needs and wants are getting back in shape, feeling fit, feeling like her old self again, and also wanting to adjust her meal plans, eat in the right proportions to ensure that she's doing the best she can do health-wise. Some of her frustrations would be that she enjoys community but hasn't found like a very, very good mix of like fitness app that also inculcates community, and sometimes she also faces a lack of motivation. Our other persona would be Toby, who is a 29-year-old investment banker based in Lagos. Toby is a busy bee, and he really wants effective solutions that will help him stay fit and healthy. Actually, at work, he's somebody who he works so much, he just focuses on like binge eating, and he's starting to get teased about a pot belly that seems to be developing. So something that is big for him is like, I'm meeting clients, I'm talking to them, I'm doing all these things, investment banking wise, and I want to be and feel like my best self, right? I have a personal chef, but I don't really know what she should be making for me that would be healthy. I also need to get my fitness routine back in place. So this is a bit about Toby. And then finally, we have Soma, who is age 27 and a social media manager based in Lagos, Nigeria. Soma discovered she had PCOS and she started taking her health more seriously, and she wanted to stay consistent. The idea being that she doesn't want to add further to any health issues that she already has, and she knows that a sedentary lifestyle will cause that to happen. So she wants to be more active, and a major motivation for her is the fact that she already has PCOS, but she wants to improve, on her health overall. A major frustration for Soma as well is that there are no gyms around where she lives, and so moving at night, to say she wants to go to a gym doesn't seem to work out for her, which is why she needs something that's a bit more flexible, like Elevate Fit. So we also ran a survey, and the survey is linked towards the end of this slide. And we developed a word cloud based on the data that we received in that survey. And so one of the major frustrations that we found via the word cloud is people feeling like they didn't have enough time to really focus on their health and fitness, people having issues being consistent, not knowing how to manage their diets, as well as just overall laziness or not being motivated. We also found out their fitness goals, and the majority were very interested in just general health and wellness, as well as muscle gain, endurance, and weight loss. We also wanted to find out to improve our channel strategy and develop it actually, the channels that they go to for fitness advice. And we found that they were very keen on Instagram, YouTube, and in-person classes and workshops, followed by TikTok, fitness blogs, and more. Based on the data, we then decided, okay, we need to go a step further outside of just the audience personas and actually develop some psychographic segments, right? And so we developed 3 based on the data that we saw. We have the health conscious professionals who are very busy and want personalized fitness solutions. We have the weight loss seekers who are individuals focused on shedding pounds. And then we have the socially motivated users who are driven by community support and engagement. And so we use all of this to craft our product positioning and messaging. And our value proposition is we help you take control of your fitness journey and get results, enjoy expert guidance and data-driven insights tailored to deliver real results and unlock your full potential. We also divided our messaging into 4 categories based on the different things we offer, from personalized fitness plans to expert guidance, convenience, and community support. Now I'll be taking you through our product launch and go-to-market strategy as well. To start off, we needed to outline some of our goals. And so we have these 4. Acquire 6,000 paying users in the next 6 months, generate $43,000 in revenue in the next 6 months as well, grow our Telegram and Facebook groups by 5,000 users, and secure 3 major partnerships to expand our market reach. At this point, I will be handing over to my colleague, Ebon, to take us through the campaign strategy.
Thank you, Precious. Next slide, please.
Can you see it? I've moved to the next slide. Are you able to see it?
Sorry, I haven't seen it yet.
It's still on campaign strategy for you.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I can see it.
All right.
So based on the received insights, our users are frustrated by the lack of personalized fitness journey, and there's nobody to hold their hands when it comes to achieving their fitness goals. And this has resulted into inconsistent progress and motivation for them. And they need a solution that fits their unique challenges and easily integrates into their lives. And that's where Elevate Fit comes in. The stories we are going to be telling are going to be through the point of view of our users, and that will be doing life. Not being able to stay on track with your fitness goal stops you from enjoying life. So why not do life with Elevate Fit? The campaign is going to include different phases that will help us track the performance along the way and help us adjust when necessary before proceeding to the next phase, basically from 4 weeks before the launch. And the channels we are going to be using are social media. We are going to be leveraging content marketing and PR. We'll use our website with a landing page, offer incentives. We're also going to use email teaser to build a wait list. We're having influencer partnerships, interactive social media campaign, and email campaign as well. And here are what our pre-launch materials look like. Next slide, please. So we have social media designs. We have our landing page for the wait lists. We have banner design for partner platforms with the partners. This will include partners and third-party websites. We also have YouTube based on the data that Precious shared previously. We are also leveraging YouTube, and this is a sample of what a thumbnail will typically look like. Next slide, please. For the launch, we're making an announcement. We are going live with the launch event with a virtual platform, and we are leveraging user-generated content, encouraging our users to share their experience with Fit launch. We're also using influencer reviews, influencers with communities who engage with them, and these influencers are going to post detailed reviews and tutorials on how to use Elevate Fit while highlighting their favorite features on the product. We're also offering special promotions. Next slide, please. And here is what some of the post-launch materials look like. We also have some banner designs for third-party platforms as well as YouTube. The strategy behind the pricing plans is to accommodate different classes of users with the basic plan, premium plan, pro plan, and lifetime access. We're giving more value as every user upgrade each plan. And when it comes to our offers and distribution channels, the offers are to motivate our users, enhance engagement, and provide added value, making the app more attractive to them and encouraging long-term commitments. And we are going to achieve this through limited time discounts, free trials, referral programs, and bundling options. Our distribution channels are going to be websites, scannable QR codes with partners like SoFresh, Chowdeck. We are also leveraging music with Spotify. We're using Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Apple Store, and Google Play Store, where people can get the app based on the device that they use. And I'm going to be taking you through some of our sales enablement materials. We're focusing on iFitness on our battle card to see what they currently offer and how we intend to address their strengths and their weaknesses. They provide the best in-house equipment, and how we intend to address that is that we are personalizing workout plans for our users, and they can go through these workout plans at home and in any place that they choose with our unique AI virtual coaching and fitness expert guidance. They also, the users who choose Elevate Fit will also not go through the cost of buying or spending more on personal trainers and gyms compared to our personalized virtual coaching. iFitness currently has an established brand, and how we intend to address that is to build a comprehensive and competitive marketing plan that puts us in the face of the needs of our users. And when it comes to their weaknesses, we are intending to provide virtual coaching and workout plans that can be done anywhere. Next slide, please. So here we have 3 more sales enablement materials, and these include our product features video, nutrition guide for classes of people like Soma, one of our personas that we presented earlier, and the Elevate Fit merch. Next slide, please. And these are how we intend to engage our users. Using the ARRR framework, also known as the Pirate metrics, our user journey framework will focus on these 5 metrics for the growth of Elevate Fit: the acquisition stage, activation, revenue, retention, and referral, with different strategies, focusing on people who want weight loss, people who are health-conscious professionals like Toby, and also social motivators. Next slide, please. And for our post-launch, on the data analysis, Precious will take you through the data. Back to you, Precious.
Awesome. Thank you, Ebon. All right. And so for our data report, we had to look at, 3 months after launch, we had to look at the data that had been received and just kind of analyze everything. And so one of the first things we did was look at what fitness goal was attached to the majority of our revenue. And we found that losing weight and improving health were the most goals driving revenue. And so our recommendation there is to focus our marketing within pinpoints in those areas in order to improve our revenue. The next one is geographic performance, and we found that Uganda and South Africa are the most performing countries. And so the idea there is also to concentrate our marketing efforts and budgets in those areas, as well as analyze any successful activities within those regions that are appropriate to be replicated across the other countries like Nigeria, Ghana, and Kenya. Next up, we found, which plans were bringing in the most revenue. Of course, our premium plan was doing that. And the recommendation there is for us to enhance retention strategies, especially for our premium plan users, to ensure that we are creating exclusive activities that are specific for them, and just ensuring that they are also bringing in people that they know within their level. We also checked out the payment patterns, and we found that the most revenue was generated from users paying on Mondays and Thursdays. And the recommendation there is to intensify marketing activities on these days to capitalize on those payment trends. Next up, we checked out our most effective channels, and Google Ads was definitely the most top performing. And the idea and our recommendation there is to optimize our Google Ads, encourage users from Google Ads to rate us on the app, and also just implement some sort of referral program for them to also get people that are similar to them to join us on the app. Our leading revenue month was also July. And the recommendation there is to investigate any cost-effective activities that we did in that month and apply similar strategies to sustain and increase revenue throughout the year. We also looked into our user activities. So what were the patterns like? And we focused specifically on July, since we found that July was the leading revenue month. So the idea there was, Mondays and Thursdays seem to be the days people come on the app and use it the most. So why not actually conduct some sort of survey and interview to find out why those days happen to be doing so well and see what we can use to enhance our user engagement strategies. Our costs per registration peaked in July compared to May and June. And so the recommendation there is to sustain marketing momentum, possibly increase our budget and continue to monitor CPR, refine our tactics to ensure that we are cost efficient. For our cost per installs per month, we found that the highest was recorded in May, likely driven by the fact that this was the month in which we launched. So there was a lot of spend being thrown out. And so the idea, recommendations wise, is to optimize for cost efficiency with high ROI channels, such as Google Ads, as we now know. Our cost per impressions were the lowest in May and actually increased month on month. And so the recommendation there is to optimize our targeting and marketing channels to lower cost per impressions. On installs also increased month on month. And so we are looking to investigate the reasons behind the rising on installs, check out user feedbacks to ensure that we are improving the app, and also implement targeted re-engagement campaigns to retain users and reduce churn. I will now be passing back to Ebon to take us through our customer success, retention, and churn strategies based off of this data that we have just gone through.
Thank you, Precious. Without our customers, we may not be able to achieve most of our goals. And this is why we've come up with different initiatives to enable us help our users have the best experience. So we are looking at the onboarding, the welcome tutorials, 24/7 support, frequently asked questions, and a help center. We're getting user feedback so that this feedback will be used to enhance features and support. We have a content library where we curate articles, video, podcasts on fitness topics, techniques, and success stories. We're also using some retention strategies, and these include referral and loyalty programs, celebrating milestones. We're giving award badges for fitness achievements. We're also going to be conducting regular check-ins, and this will be achieved through automated progress updates with encouragement and improvement suggestions, because sometimes getting to your fitness goal needs some motivation and someone cheering you, and that's what we're going to be doing. We're also going to be leveraging behavioral analysis by monitoring user behavior to detect patterns and prevent drop-off. And for more information about our data, our product features video, and our merchandise, we have come up with these files that have hyperlinks on them. If anybody has questions for Artemis, we'll be available to take some. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, thank you very much, Team Artemis. Can you still put your slide on in case there might be any question, please? It seems you even came up with an email for Team Artemis. Interesting. So, guys,
you can't say you're raving, so
let me see. Okay, I want to see your Gmail very well in case I have any question or query. All right, let me just stop your timing. You are right on time. Thank you very much. Over to you, Sean, then Khadijat. Hi, Sean. Sean, if you're talking, you are muted. All right, Khadija, you can just go first. Then maybe when Sean is ready, you come up. Hi, Khadija.
Hello, Esther.
Yeah.
Okay.
Your comments, your questions, your feedback.
Okay. Yeah. So, good job, Artemis.
Yes.
Right.
Please, can you work on your audio? So
Okay.
you're audible now.
Can you hear
Yes.
me now? Is it
Yes,
much
yes,
better?
I can hear you now.
Okay. So well done, Team Artemis. You guys did a great job. So I think the transition, you basically carried us through every phase of, the research you did, what you're going to do during launch, and also what you're going to do post-launch. I love the fact that as part of your launch strategy, you added, some visuals of the campaign. I also love how you did your data reports, right? How you broke down, the visualization for the different key metrics, like, best channels, the top channels that are performing, revenue, and also how users were actively using your products. But I'm just trying to go through the slide to see if there's anything I wanted to comment on. I think you did a great job. You touched on like every key area that's meant to be touched for the go-to-market strategy. I think you did a good job. I don't think I have any other feedback about that.
Thank you so much.
Interesting. All right. Thank you so much, Khadijat. Shion, are you with us now? Hi, Shion.
Oh, yes, yes,
Okay.
yes.
Thank you.
I mean, again,
Yes, I can hear you.
yes. I'm just saying that again. Thank you very much to the guys, right? Team Artemis. I want to say that the fact that you guys were able to, put all of this together into one coherent story is impressive, right? At the same time, there are things that I would want to see just because of I have high expectations of you guys, right? But at the same time, I think it must be said when you see great work, you have to say that no, you guys have done well here, right? Um, there are certain bits that I felt were a bit disconnected, right? The buyer persona down to some of the campaigns and even down to the messaging. I think that when we start selling particular products to subsets of people, say, women who just had children after 12 weeks, we have to make sure that we are specifically, speaking to the data-driven needs of those segments, right? It has to be that we have done, like there's research on that to form those personas, right? Because it's important to know that when you sell to real people, right, it has to be from a place of that you are communicating their needs to them, you are communicating value to them, not like we are trying to communicate a perceived need, right? I think that's super important when we are coming up with the data that we use to form some of these personas, right? So that we know that we are not hyping ourselves to say that we're going to sell to a segment or an addressable market that may not be their core need at that point in time, considering their reality, right? But again, for the data bits as well, I think it would have been nice to also see some sort of campaign level deep dive. I liked how you guys approach the data bit as well, where you would visualize something and come up with insights. It's also important to know that you can't just the insights or the coming up with the insight bits, it gets better over time, and then your ability to interpret data, to just look at something and come up with a logical next step. These are soft skills that get better over time, but it also just involves a lot of critical assessment of the situation at hand. So before you say, this is what's happening, this is you guys had one interesting data that I liked. You said you observed that the best pay days were Mondays and Fridays, right? I'm not sure what days were. And then the required action was that you were going to send messaging on those days. I would say that's rather reactive, right? Because what you want to do in this context is to now proactively nudge people towards enabling them to pay on those days, right? Because you already know that that would happen. You have data to show that these are your best paying days. You don't now want to flog that messaging. What you want to do is to enable your customers to pay on that day. Like the people that pay on that day, you want to nudge them towards paying it. You want to subtly remind them and say, oh, Friday is this. oh, it's week, it's payday week or something like that, remember to renew your subscription and all of those type of things, right? That's how you want to approach it. You don't want to wait for salary week until you start telling people to renew their subscription for a fitness app, right? But then again, all in all, I think that this is just another great presentation, if you ask me. Again, there is room for improvement into like making all of this into a coherent story, right? But again, good work, guys, and that's everything from me.
Awesome, thank you, Seun. So I did want to mention something. So the reason we ended up thinking to ourselves, and I came back to this slide so I could show that there were two data sets we had, two different data sets we checked for that revealed the same results. And it was our user activities, Mondays and Thursdays, as well as our most like day generators, basically, payment patterns. So while payment patterns were happening mostly on Mondays and Thursdays, user activities were also happening on Mondays and Thursdays. And for payment patterns, we had said we would, I think very similar to what you just said, actually, that we would intensify marketing activities on these days. And what that looks like is what you just said about, reminders, if there's, something is coming up, it's a Monday, if you haven't subscribed yet, feel free to do that so that you can enjoy X, Y, Z. And then under user activities, we actually said if our user activities happen to be aligning with the same Monday and Thursday, it would make a lot of sense to even dig deeper. So we tried very much as possible not to do any assumptions. So if this data after 3 months is showing us the same Monday and Thursday, we figured let us do a bit of like surveys, possibly interviews, and let's find out, like let's do some like deep research and let's find out, are there any specific drivers? Because honestly, those are things that we can eventually use to enhance our user engagement strategies. And then there was also a comment you made on the buyer personas, and I think you specifically mentioned Mrs. Nicole. So I mean, we definitely didn't try to do anything outside of the data that we had gotten via the survey. And some of the things that we noticed is when you look at the different data sets, because we do have or personas, we do have the Tobis, so those who are really busy, and which is why we created a cycle segment for people like him called the health conscious professionals. And then we had even Suma kind of falls under that. Suma is a 27-year-old social media manager, also kind of falling under that umbrella as well. And so using the data, we were able to say, okay, so yes, we have the health conscious guys, we have those who are socially motivated. This is where Mrs. Nicole comes in, because we noticed that a major need for pregnant and postpartum women via some research is like that need for community and wanting to talk about their goals and how are they getting better. So Mrs. Nicole falls under our like those who are socially motivated, right? So we created, I think I'm only trying to explain that we tried not to go outside of the data, right? Which is why we came up with those personas, and we also came up with like matching cycle segments that can help us look more into their psychographics and create things that are relevant to them. So yeah.
Should you have any feedback to the response they gave?
Oh yeah. I mean, first off, thank you very much. I think that was precious, right? For just articulating all of this. I think it's important that I just want to point out here that what I'm saying is that there are days where you already have high activities, right? Mondays and Thursdays. Those are not the that you want to inundate your users with more messaging. You already have data that they will do it. So that's reactive. What you want to do is to look at the other low performing days, right? And look for opportunities to engage them to do the things that they do on the high performing days. So you don't just need them to engage on Mondays and Thursdays. You need them to engage every day, right? My point is, you have to be able to now proactively now engage and nudge them towards performing the actions that they perform on Mondays and Thursdays. That's for engagement. For payments too, you don't wait until salary week, right? I mean, I want to believe that some of us already, work in the industry. I'm telling you, for example, right now I do marketing for a very high ticket product. So it means that for you to buy one of the things I'm selling, for example, you need a lot of money. I cannot wait until end of the month. I know people will pay me at the end of the month because people will get paid. I know that's my normal revenue cycle, right? But I'm saying that I can't wait until end of the month to start now messaging my people to pay me. What I need to do in this context is to rather be proactive. So I have data, I know my payment cycle. What I want to do is to come up with, sequence, messaging, and things that would encourage or, nudge my customers towards paying me on that same, 27th or whenever they pay. But if you wait until that time to now flood those messages, some of those people that you are even getting that thing from, we might not even come again. So my point is, the data already shows you that there is a cycle. What you want to do is to proactively grow that cycle. You want to proactively make sure that more and more people pay you on those days, right? You want to make sure that more and more people even pay you on other days, right? But you can now say, oh, because they are paying us most on Mondays, we are going to send message on Monday. We have to think about that a little bit more proactively. It has to be before. It's not that data doesn't allow you to. It's not data. It's not a data point that you should react to. It's a data point that it has already happened. You already know that people pay you on these days. What you want to do is to first, how do I make people pay me on more days like this? And then how do I make sure that I guarantee that people pay me on this day? And none of those things involve waiting until that day to send the message or to do any sort of marketing. And I think that that's the point here. And also for the buyer personas, I think that it's important to know that when we're coming up with these things, it has to be based on the needs of those people, right? We can't assume needs. We can't again, this is not from a place of we have done anything wrong. This is exactly how to come up with personas, right? What's important to learn here is that first, they form a base of how we're going to approach the markets, because you have said there are plenty of people in the world, but I'm just going to use this 1, 2, 3, 4 people as a point of contact, right? So you are using them as a point of contact to reach a larger subset of people who share certain or similar characteristics like those people. So it's important to approach it with a data first consumer need approach rather than from a perceived need approach, right? Because I'm just looking at it like this. I mean, I am not even a woman, right? So I don't have any information as to what it would be like. But I'm just looking at it 12 weeks after childbirth. I'm not sure like a lot of people will want to hit the gym. That's just like 3 months, right? You're just probably resuming your office back if you work. So there's a mandatory 90 days. So at that point, these people are just maybe going back to the office. And I think it's important that we don't assume what people need. We basically just follow the data. There might be another type of service that those people need. It may not just be hitting the gym, right? But again, think about it. My wife just had a child and she's just resuming the office. I'm not sure if fitness or hitting the gym or even if active workouts might be a goal for them. But then again, it's also based on data. If you're saying that like you have taken a look at this and there's data to establish that there's a consumer need for this, then yes, sure, why not? But we don't want to assume what people need. We want to actually just build products based on what customers need, right? And I think that's the lesson here really.
Thank you very much. And that was the lengthy one. Let me just pause.
Thank you very much, Shil, for your very detailed and insightful feedback. We'll go back as a team to look at what we've prepared and see how we can improve on it. Thanks.
All right. Thank you so much. As much as possible to the other teams, please, when there is a need for clarity or answering, please let's keep it as short as possible so that we'll still keep to time. Thank you very much. So we'll be going to the next team now. I will be spinning my wheel again. Just a minute. Okay. Can you confirm you can see my screen?
Yes,
Yeah,
Esther,
no,
we
I'm
see.
still together. Artemis, you don't need to drop around. Okay. Anybody from Colossus here? Because the last I checked, Colossus group were under the waters. Colossus, anybody? Jemima is not here, nobody is here. All right. Unfortunately, it's like the upland, it's a Colossus. They had health challenge during the course of the boot camp for the last 2 weeks. So I believe that was one of the reasons that hampered the whole thing. Okay. All right. Let's just go to the next thing, which is Olympus. Olympus, I believe you are ready for your presentation.
Hi,
Hi.
Esther. Yes, we are.
Okay.
My colleague will be sharing slides. She'll be sharing her screen so I can get started. Queenette.
Yes, I'm on it. I'm sharing my screen. Just give me a minute. All right, so you should be seeing my screen now.
Yes, I can see your screen.
Is it on full view? Is there anything obstructing it?
You can just put it on full screen, please.
Yes, it's on full screen. Okay, it seems like our time has started. Could we just start up again, please? Esther, can you hear me?
What did you say?
I said the time has already started, but we've not started presenting. So could we take it back again and reset?
Okay. Are you ready now?
Yes, we're ready.
Okay.
Okay. Good morning, everybody. My name is Hope, and Queenette and I would be representing Team Olympus for Elevate Feeds product marketing strategy. So let's get right into it. Elevate Fits is a fitness startup that is dedicated to transforming traditional fitness into personalized, engaging, and results-driven experiences. We are heavily reliant on technology and data insights to tailor and meet the needs of every individual. Currently, we are located in Ghana, Nigeria, Uganda, South Africa, and Kenya. And our vision is to create a world where fitness is fun and engaging for everyone. And also we intend to meet users by personalizing their journeys. So we carried out a market research and survey, and we have here the charts from our survey, and this survey helped us to come up with very important insights. We had 57 responses from it, and our findings showed that most people are 9 to 5, working 9 to 5 job. Most of our responders, most of them, more than half of them actually work out, and majority of them want to be healthy, which is why they use a fitness app. And majority of them also do not work out at the gym, but they use other forms of keeping fit. Basically, while majority of them do not follow a diet or nutrition plan, 38.6% of them find that a meal planning feature most useful on a nutrition app. And this is in line with what we intend to propose as our as our offer, right? So our target audience and demography are males and females aged 18 to 35 years old who are passionate about fitness, healthy living, and technology, right? And we'll be targeting working professionals who want a fitness app that can fit into their very busy work schedules, as it was one of the pain points that we recognized from the survey. Targeting business owners also and entrepreneurs who want to live a healthy life, and students who basically want to keep fit with their friends. The community offering. So our user personas are Femi Ajibola and Tandiwe Kagi. So Femi Ajibola is a Nigerian. He's what you would describe as a busy bee. He's married in his early 30s and he works a 9-to-5 job, right? And he struggles to find a workout routine that fits his very busy work schedules. And due to his work schedule, he hasn't also been to the gym in a while, but he would also like to keep fit. So we would be offering him personalized workouts and workout schedules and progress tracking and integration with wearable devices, as he's a very busy person, so he can always pick up from where he left off. And Tandiwe Kagiso is a South African who is a summer body lover, but she's single, she's in her mid-20s, she's an entrepreneur, she works from home, but she struggles basically accountability. So we'll be offering her personalized workouts, meal plans, and accountability partner feature, and the dietitian support also. And that is about it. I will hand over now to my colleague to take it up from there.
Thank you very much, Hope, for that wonderful introduction. Ladies
Oh,
and
yes,
gentlemen.
can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Queenette, and I'll be taking on the competitor analysis. So we looked at different competitors in the market. We looked at those in the local market and those in the international market. And with the deep dive we did, we're able to identify market gaps and opportunities, refine our unique value proposition, inform our product development roadmap, and guide our marketing and positioning strategy. Now, for our local competitor, we found out that there is an app called Revitalize Tech just about to launch, same as Elevate Fit. Now, Revitalize Tech offers services and benefits such as smart fitness, personalized productivity, stress management, and mental health improvement. Apart from Revitalize Tech, we also took a look at our major international competitors. So we looked at Workout Planner and Gym Tracker, Fitify Fitness Home Tracker, 8Fit Tracker, and Meal Planner. Now, we looked at each of these competitors' app features and benefits, their value proposition, their marketing and sales strategy, and their limitations. So for example, we know that a limitation for Workout Planner is the fact that they don't offer real-time guidance during workouts. A limitation for Fitify is the fact that they lack a community feature, and a limitation for 8Fit Tracker is the fact that they don't have an integration with other fitness tracking devices. Now, all this helped us to craft Elevate Fit SWOT analysis, which is basically our strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and strengths. Elevate Fit strengths lies in the fact that we offer personalized workout plans, AI-powered virtual coaching, personalized nutritional recommendations, and meal planning and tracking and integration with wearable devices. We do find out that our weaknesses lies in the fact that we already have well-established competitors in the market and we are new, so market penetration might be difficult, and also the fact that there are physical gyms, so most of our users or some of our users would already be using these physical gyms. Our opportunities lies in the fact that there's an increasing awareness about health and fitness in the fitness industry. There's also the fact that a lot of people are keen into telemedicine, and that we found out that a threat for us is the fact that there's a highly competitive market, and the economic instability in different countries is also going to be a problem. However, this is not going to deter us from pushing and taking Elevate Fit to the market. If you look at our SWOT analysis, you will see that it looks more like a bar chart. So we have our strengths and opportunities way higher than our weaknesses and threats. Now, we looked at Elevate Fit messaging and unique selling points. Our tagline is where appetite and fitness are always on the menu. And we know that our users are hungry for a change in their lifestyle. So we are basically going to be positioning ourselves as their personal chef and their fitness trainer. Our unique selling point is the fact that with Elevate Fit, you achieve the results you want the way you want it. Then we did our product positioning. Our value proposition is simple. We're Elevate Fit, and we combine cutting-edge technology with data-driven insights to create a fitness journey that is uniquely for our users. We want our users to say goodbye to a one-size-fits-all workout and hello to tailored plans that evolve with them. We're going to be partnering with our users and making every step toward their desired goals more effective and enjoyable. Our colors went with the colors purple and lavender simply because purple stands for royalty, sophistication, and creativity. Our brand voice and tone is going to be friendly and authentic. And our brand archetype is going to be the everyman/everyman archetype, giving our users a sense of belonging. Okay, Hope, you're up next. Hope, can you hear me? Okay, so I don't know. I think my partner might be experiencing some network issues, so I'm going to continue. So we looked at our marketing channels and campaign. We have the digital channels. We have Facebook,
For marketing,
Instagram.
yes. Hello, sorry, I'm having issues with my network.
Go ahead, baby girl. Hope, can you hear me? Okay, so we did look at our digital channels such as Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, WhatsApp channel and community, collaborative posts with influencers. We specifically left out Twitter and LinkedIn because we feel like those two channels are going to be difficult to penetrate. LinkedIn is already a channel for professionals, so we might find it difficult. And the fact that their ad rates are is way high. And Twitter has a very difficult way to penetrate into the market as well. So for our offline channels, we looked at flyers. We're going to be using flyers, street marketing with merchandise distribution, lamppost banners, and press releases. Now, we also broke down our marketing channels into different countries. So we looked at South Africa, and we're going to be using the Google ads. Basically, we're going to be doing display and search ads using keywords. We're going to be making sure that we target our website and develop engaging YouTube videos. For Nigeria and Ghana, we're going to be using the direct channel. We're going to be collaborating with both Nigerian and Ghanaian influencers, and we're also going to make sure that we optimize our website with clear CTAs. For Kenya, we're going to be having an organic search. We're going to be using organic search to optimize our website, make sure that we're using very important keywords that will attract them. And for Uganda, we're going to be using Meta. We'll look at both Facebook ads and Instagram ads to be able to bring people to use Elevate Fit and run interactive social campaigns. I believe my partner is back, so I'm going to let her take you on the product launch and go-to-market strategy.
Thank you very much, Queenette, for holding the fort. So for our product launch and go-to-market strategy, we have outlined our phases of our launch. We have the pre-launch, we have the soft launch, and we have the full launch. In our pre-launch, we'll develop the beta version of the app where we'll gather feedback from people on the team, basically on Elevate Fit's team, right? Using the app, getting feedback, fixing bugs, and optimizing the app for soft launch. In our soft launch phase, we'll have the app accessible to a select number of people, like Play Store users only. They basically feel their pulse on the app and prepare it for full launch. In the full launch, it will be accessible to everybody where our tentacles basically reach, and we'll continue updating it and providing customer support and updates to the app. So to get the buzz for our pre-launch, we would have teaser campaigns, influencer sneak peeks, BTS content, email sign-up campaigns, and we'll run social media content. To my right here is an example of a flyer that would use to create buzz for our pre-launch. And we also have expectations, things we expect to get with these marketing efforts. We'd also look at our post-launch, how to keep up the engagement for our post-launch now. Would go live on all our social media platforms. Once we launch, would offer a limited discount, would have community challenges, would have user-generated content campaign and personalized in-app check-ins, celebrate user milestones, and basically make them feel like they are part of the team, right? And would also have leaderboards and badges. Also here is an example of a flyer that will be used to generate engagement for our post-launch. And we also have here our expectations from these marketing efforts. For our go-to-market strategy for distribution and promotion, we would distribute digitally we would have physical distribution, we would have promotional offers, and would have promos going on at different times. We'd use our social media, email marketing, our website. We'll also optimize the app on Google Play Store and App Store. We'd also partner with wellness retreats, health expos, and fitness conferences and events physically to attend and get the word out there to get more people to get the app also.
All right. So for our user engagement, we have mapped out our customers' journeys and their behaviors, and also we've segmented them into 3 different phases. We have those in the active user phase, passive user phase, and non-user phase. So for those in the active user phase, these are basically people that know about Elevate Fit, use our app, and are even going to refer the app to their friends. So we have those in the passive users who are in between. These people know about our app. They've probably also used our 7-day free version and subscribed to a plan, but they stopped using the app. So what we're going to do at this point is send an email after 1 week of inactivity, and also retarget our ads to passive users. And then for non-users, who I like to call the Osho-free people, these people don't know about Elevate Fit. They've probably not heard of it. So we're going to make sure that we're pushing out ads to them consistently. And when they download the app, we're going to recommend that they try the 7-day free version. But if they do stop using the app, we're going to send them push notifications and emails after 1 week of inactivity, and also retarget our ads to them. We also have our user engagement strategies, which we have mapped out according to each sales journey, each sales funnel journey. So we have those in the awareness stage. We're going to be pushing out social media ads, like I mentioned, influencer partnerships, content marketing. We have those in the consideration stage. We're going to make sure that our app store listings and user reviews are on point and give them a user-friendly website as well. Those in the conversion stage, we make sure that we give them a smooth and short in-app onboarding process, because truly nobody wants to fill a lot of forms and go through a long process. We're also going to give them limited time discounts to get them to subscribe to any of our plans. Those in the retention and loyalty stage, we give them loyalty programs and rewards and make sure that we have community engagement activities. Those in the referral/advocacy stage, we'll give them referral programs and virtual challenges that they can be a part of and win prizes. Then we did our pricing model and packaging. So for this, we worked with a value-based pricing model. This is basically customer-centered, because we want any package that our customers go for, they get value for whatever they are paying. So we have 5 different plans. Freemium plan, because we know that our customers are going to want to get a taste of what our app is like. Then we have the standard plan and the advanced plan, the pro plan, the premium plan. The premium plan is basically the Odogu plan, because it gives you features that all the features that Elevate Fit has. Then we have our sales enablement materials. We have the FAQs, we have the product guide, and there's a link to the FAQ, so you can see all the questions that we mapped out. Our product guide is basically a step-by-step on how our users are going to download the app and get to the onboarding process. We're going to be giving our sales team battle cards, demo videos, pitch deck, and you can see 2 samples of what our flyers are going to look like as well. Then we have a mock-up image of what Elevate Fit app is going to look like. You can also see our landing page on the right-hand side, just a sample of what it looks like. At this point, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to take you on a short break so you can see a demo video that we have made. This is a demo video that we're going to give to our users. They're going to, our sales team, and they're going to put it out there. We're also going to be marketing this video. All right, Hope, take it away.
Thank you very much, Queenette. So for we analyzed our user behavior, acquisition costs, and whatnot after the first 3 months of launch, and we noticed that the direct channel performed best, while Google Ads gave us the least revenue also, right? And we noticed that South Africa is majorly our cash cow. We had the highest revenue from South Africa, and Ghana endorsed the least, although with not such a big disparity. And this also informed our earlier marketing channels that we talked about at the beginning of the presentation. We also looked at our acquisition costs.
Sorry, I'm trying to move to next, but it's not moving on. I think I need to stop sharing and come
So we
back
looked at, while Queenette is trying to bring that up. Okay. While Queenette is trying to bring that up, we looked at our acquisition costs and basically what it cost us to get things done. We noticed that our cost per click is about 10 naira. Our cost per install was 80 naira. and our cost per registration was 340 naira, which is about 4 times more than that of the cost per install, right? And this means that if you are spending a lot of money to get people to register, then we actually have to ensure that they are sticking with the app. Is the screen up now?
Yes, you can still see
Okay,
it.
yes, thank you very much. I can see it now. Thank you. So for our acquisition rates, can you go back to acquisition cost, please?
Okay, so this is best performing
Yes,
plan.
so we also noticed that the premium plan was the best performing plan in all 5 countries. Although a close second is the pro plan, but this means that we're going to be upselling the premium plan to people, right? Since it's basically our cash cow also. And we noticed that most users signed up with a fitness goal to lose weight. This is interesting because at the beginning, most people wanted to stay healthy, but this just shows that we revolutionize the journeys of the customers, right? And basically change with them as their needs change. I've talked about our cost per click and cost per install and cost per registration. So now we'll be moving to our the install rates. So we notice a high uninstall rate of 69.4%, which is very, very high, and our installation rate of 14.3%. So that has also can you move to the next slide, please?
I'm on the next slide now.
Okay, so for our engagement also, we noticed that on an average, 6.51% of our users were active daily, as opposed to the industry standard of 13 to 20%. We also noticed that 30% of our users were active weekly, and in the 3 months, 23% of users were active every day weekly on an average. This still doesn't meet our 60% industry standard. So all of these insights has informed our customer success initiatives and our retention strategies. These are some of the issues that we noticed: a high uninstall rate, significant registration drop-off, cost inefficiency in user acquisition, and low product stickiness. So how do we ensure that our products are sticking with the users? So we'll move now to our customer success and retention strategy. So basically, we'll analyze user drop-off points, have a bird's eye view, know at what point they are dropping off, what is discouraging them, to know how to make it better. Collect feedback, in-app surveys, feedback method, customer support, and help desk. Make sure that our ads are actually targeted to people that actually need them. Would recommend the premium plan, as I said earlier, and emphasize content around making people know that, oh, with Elevate Fit, you can lose weight. Would also optimize the registration process and enhance user onboarding with personalized welcome emails, demo, and tutorial videos. We'll simplify the payment process also so that our money is not tied down, people don't leave. Would implement a follow-up system, push notifications with the app, would improve the landing page and experience and interactive display to enhance user experience. Would offer incentives and discounts with in-app badges, streaks, leaderboards, something like what Snapchat does basically, but with fitness. We'll expand user base by including new subscription plans to make sure that we can expand our user base and accommodate new people. Then we would have clear, compelling, and creative calls to action. So users know what we want them to do, what action we want them to take at what time, and they do it, and we are all smiling. We to the bank and them to their fitness goals. Thank you very much. That is our presentation from Team Olympus.
All right. Thank you very much, Team Olympus, and every wonderful team members. You are right on time. Yes. Okay. You made this, that was just a sign that the time is up. You made use of fully of your time. Thank you very much for the presentation. You have audiences from YouTube, but I'll be reading their responses later on. Over to you, panelists. Sheon, Khadija, over to you.
Okay, so I think we don't have access to this slide. So you have to sort of recall what I'm saying, because I'd like to go through the slide as I give comments, right? However,
Sorry, you saying you can't see my screen?
I can see your screen, but I still need to scroll through personally as I give you guys feedback, but I can't do that right now. So I'll just try to juggle my memory with everything you have said. So I think, first of all, great storytelling. I think you guys had a lot of composure. right? You guys also did a great job. From the data, you guys leveraged to come up with your plan. Yeah, can you leave it at the table of contents? I think I can still remember everything you guys did from there. I think your product launch and go-to-market strategy were on point. The data you also collected from users, who got to use the product during launch and post-launch, the problems you guys identified, were good. Can you scroll to your positioning and messaging? So I think one feedback is that your presentation had a lot of text. So you probably want to also minimize, the use of text. Well, while you were lucky to have finished on time, but I think generally as a rule of thumb for presentations, you want to, really pin down your points to the most important points and leave the extra details. Just put, what is most important on the slide. Okay. Can you continue scrolling? Yeah, I think you guys did a great job of painting the story for us, basically. And okay. All right, can go ahead, continue. Okay. All right. Let's go ahead. Okay, so I think you guys did a great job. Like I said, you guys were able to basically tell us the story about your journey, how you're going to sell this product in the market, whatever feedback you got, how you're going to mitigate those issues. But I think I think the only thing I just have is like, while you used a great color, I think the presentation or the design could have been much better. In a way, it felt sort of bulky. But outside of that, I think you guys did your best.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, just for emphasis sake, Cheryl and Khadija, this group is actually Olympus. I don't know. I think you might need to adjust that. This group is Olympus group. We've got Olympus team rather. Hi, Cheryl. Would you like to give your feedback now?
All right. Yes, thank you, Esther. And again, great work, guys. I think that you guys also, it's evident the amount of work that was put into this, right? And as Khadija has said, I like the composure. It's important when you're communicating to stakeholders, how you guys are transitioning, from person one to person two, how you're telling us a story from slide 1 to slide 200. It doesn't matter, right? I mean, again, I also agree with that. It could be a lot less texty, but what's important is that you're able to carry us along and we are just following what you're saying, because you're just trying to tell us, oh, this is what we are doing, this is what we are going to do, this is what has happened, and this is what is going to happen, right? So just think about all presentations like that. It kind of helps, right? For me, I particularly like the fact that you guys had the plan for what we call like life cycle, right? So for at each stage you had what you were going to do, you had your expectations from them, then you also had, like, would I say, automation or some sort of messaging in plan. You said, like, at this stage we're going to refer you, at this stage we're going to send you an email after 1 day, and then these things were also structured by platform, right? Which is impressive, to be honest, right? I think the video was also oh, yes. Yes, exactly. Yes. I think that this is really great. Just being able to basically classify and group things like this. It shows like, for me, it shows an understanding of the process, right? It shows that you grasp what product marketing is, and now you're supposed to enable sales, and now you're supposed to drive acquisition, and now everything links together. I think that sometimes everything just shows in one simple thing, right? So for me, I think it's a lot of great work. I don't have much feedback per se. With the data bits, I like the fact that you guys also deep dived on installs, uninstalls, and some of a lot of all those other metrics, and you had like specific plans for that as well. So I think for me, it was a good presentation. It was quite bulky, but it was very engaging. And again, it could be less texty. It could be a lot more visually appealing because we are marketers, right? We also want to sell, or we want to tell visually appealing stories, right? So when people are looking at our presentation, we want to. It's the same charts, it's the same Excel, it's the same whatever. But from your use of colors, from your use of language, tone, and design placements, even with simple slides like this, you can start to set yourself apart as a product marketer, right? And this is where all of that consolidation of everything you learned in all of the 10 classes start to come together. So yeah, for me, I don't have anything else to say. So I'll say well done, guys, really.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, thank you very much. Team Olympus. Cheryl, please take that into consideration. This is Team Olympus. So as it is, Colossus is not here for us. Hopefully they will get to see the video and see what they have missed. All right, at this junction, I will be reading our YouTube comments for us so that you know what has been going on behind the scene for those of us that don't really have access to our YouTube page, or probably because of the tension, you've not really gone through it while the panelists are compiling the discourse. All right. Just a minute. I want to share my screen based on that. Then after that, I will be taking few announcements and call it session request. All right, just a minute. Okay, yes. So just confirm if you can see my screen. So just at the right-hand side, you'll see the comments of people to us that are written for us. This is the comment of Oluwatoni, who is our learning partner. By the way, there's going to be a mentorship session with Oluwatoni immediately after this bootcamp, starting from 31st of July. So it's going to be every Wednesday by 6 p.m., just 1 hour. If you have any questions on the session so far, if you need any clarity, you can just make it up for the mentorship session. So it's going to run for 4 weeks, 31st of July, 8th of August, and so on and so forth. I'm going to send the dates to us so that you can include that in our calendar. Team Giza's visuals are so clean. Well done, Team Giza. At Precious, you should be speaking on the universal currency, dollars, not naira. Kudos, keep going. This is a well-defined marketing plan. I love the inclusion of smart marketing goals. Kudos, Team Giza, Team Artemis. All right, on what today you are commenting here. Kudos, Team Olympus, for the global outlook in your user personas. Well done, Queenette. This is an exhaustive competitor analysis. I like this. Like this, well put together and simplified. Brand archetype. Wow, that's more. That's some deeper level thinking. Love is regional channel strategy. Fantabulous. All right, our fantabulous presentation to every one of us. I was taken away by our presentation. This is wonderful. Thank you so much for making this a date. Just a minute while the panelists are still trying to compile our scores. Just like I said, I have a few announcements to make. I've made announcements of the mentorship session in case you've not taken the assessment, probably due to busy schedules and preparation for demo day. Demo day is almost over, so you can just take a look at your LMS. The assessment is opened and will be closed on Wednesday. Please and please, this is one of the criteria for our certification. So let's do well to attempt the LMS. And then yes, a particular brand reached out, the person that took us on career session. Yeah, they reached out and They talked about their platform in case you want to register for talent. Let me just drop their website here. So it's more like a marketing recruitment agency in case you know someone or you are looking for a job due to. So it's actually one of our partners as well. So you can just browse through the platform that I just dropped and then just take a look at how the platform is. You can take a test and you can just identify yourself that I just finished from Trafford and want to take a test, and based on all these and due to the familiarity with Trafford, you're given a chance. Just go through the website. Like I said, it's a marketing and sales recruitment agency. Business to want to do that. I've mentioned our mentorship session. And yes, because this is our final capstone project for this bootcamp, I have dropped the tally link for the general feedback of the bootcamp, access everything that has been said, demo day, for the past 6 weeks, the moderator, just give your feedback. That is the link where you can actually express your mind and then share your feedback. It is very, very important to us. In fact, we tagged it a gift called your feedback. Yeah, your feedback is very important to us to help us on ways we can improve, how we can help other cohorts that will be coming in and how we can enlarge, and probably you can come back, you see us in a better form. So I'll be dropping the link on our WhatsApp pages, and I'll be disturbing us. Okay, so at this very point, I'll be sharing our, I guess we are ready. Yes, the panelists are ready. Shaun will be dropping off in a bit. So for us to be able to release Shaun, I want us to, okay. For us to be able to release Shaun, so I'll just be showing us the score now so that we can release Shaun and then we can have a wonderful weekend and rest. All right, I'll be sharing our score now. I think we are good to go. Okay, so based on what we've said so far, this is the score sheet of our presentations for Team Giza, for Team Artemis, and for Team Olympus. For our market research, these are the criteria that we use to market research, the product positioning/messaging, the marketing campaigns, user engagement, use of customer insights, time creativity, and coordination. So having said that, so the total score is this. So Team Giza got a total score of 23.25. Team Artemis total of 20. I think we still need to adjust that. We are not yet done. So while they are still trying to fix that, let me just stop sharing while they are still trying to fix that, because it seems some calculations are still yet to be done. Hi, Khadijat.
Hi.
Are you still with us?
Yes, I'm here.
Like, do you have any issues with the calculations?
No.
All right.
No, I think you're good.
All right, thank you very much. So I'll be sharing that again.
Okay.
Just a minute, please. Okay, so our total mark is Team Giza with the total mark of 23.25, Team Artemis with total mark of 20, and Team Olympus with total mark of 20.75. All right, this is the collation of all the scores from the two panelists that we have in the house. Thank you very much, everybody, for your inputs, because having all these marks, all these scores, it's a show of our hard work. It's a show of our commitment, our diligence. For the past 6 weeks, the calls, the sleepless nights, and all of that. Thank you so much. This is not in any way to sidetrack anybody or to prove that maybe one team is better, but you all did well. And thank you very much, panelists. Hi, Khadijat, do you have anything to say concerning like a general remarks? It seems she'll be dropping off with us.
Yes, so I think everyone did a great job, right? I mean, I don't know if some people are already working, but you know, if you are transitioning maybe into product marketing or you're improving your skills, I just want to say everyone, you know, did a very, very great job. And you know, with what each team presented, like you guys are ready to face the world and take on like real world challenges on products, right? You guys can successfully take a product to market, you know, use data to improve whatever marketing campaign you have launched, and you can optimize for like the best results for that product, basically. So I don't want you to say, oh, this team won, we did better. This is like, you actually should just learn from what each team presented, you know. Even if you did well, the other teams, what did they do that you still did not do? That you think that if you added, you know, will still make you do better. So just see it as a learning ground. So it's not, don't see it more as a competition, but see it as you learning and putting everything you have learned over the last 6 weeks into practice, right? Because this life that you have created is really what you are going to create when you're on the job, right? So that's just my own takeaway. And maybe as time goes on, if you ever need to talk to anybody, I'm available on LinkedIn. You can just reach out and we can pick conversations from there. So I think that's all I have to
All
say.
right, thank you so much, Khadijat, for reaching out to us. I'm sure, are you still on the call? Do you want to say one or two things before you drop off?
Oh yes, I am. And I mean, thanks Khadijat and Esther. I think Khadija said it all, to be honest, right? First off, I want to say that regardless of our professional levels, I am super impressed by the quality of the work that we have put out here. Like you guys are putting out videos, you're doing sales enablement plans, you're creating new features, you're looking at data, you're coming up with actual plans. Like you're again, it is one thing to miss certain parts, but nobody has lost sight of the overall picture. Everybody's overall plan is very, very solid and market ready. And I think that that's something that we should take away home today, that you know, you are ready to, if you do this in a real life job, nobody is going to say it's nonsense that you did. Like I just want to point that out. So for me, I'm super impressed with the quality of the work, with how you guys approach the presentation, with how you guys are able to apply all of the learnings. This doesn't seem like what people learn in 10 weeks, right? But again, I think that there's also a lot of room for future development, for growth, for potential transitioning, promotion, and a lot of that, right? But then this is a very, very good base, and you guys are putting a lot of effort and thinking into all of these things, and to me they all make sense, right? At the end of the day, it's a class, it's learning, there is grading systems, and there will always be CGPA, right? Just think about it like that. But again, exams are really not the true test of intelligence or the application of knowledge, really, right? What's important here is that we understand the concepts around all these things. We understand the concepts around data, concepts around positioning, GTM, all of those things, and how we apply those concepts. It just gets better over time with more experience and exposure and trust that you get from stakeholders. So for me, I think that has been a great one, and I wish you guys all the best in all of your endeavors, really. And yeah, I'm also one of those people that you can always just reach out to if you have questions or anything as well. So yes, thank you very much, guys, and I appreciate the hard work, because hard work is important, and I see that a lot of hard work has been done here, and yeah, so great work to every single one of you. Great work. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Oluwaseun, for the wonderful remark. I think that will be driven onto our heart, and we'll learn, and we'll grow in our career journey going forward. Okay, like response from audience, response from our learners to panelists, anybody, somebody, just response so far. Somebody should talk. Hi, Emmanuel. I want to hear your voice. Do you have any response or feedback?
Thank you. Thank you to the judges, the panelists, Khadija, Seun. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Esther, for everything. We also know it has not been easy for you keeping up with us back to back for 6 weeks, but you've been doing it. So great job, everyone. We are all winners at the end of the day, and kudos to the winning team, Team Giza. I don't have any issues. Everyone, all the best.
All right, thank you very much, Pinet. Anybody? I need at least a lot of feedback to this effect. Although we'll be giving a written feedback as well. I've shared the link and I'll be sharing the thank you so thank you so much, Toyosi. Thank you so much, Han. And I'll be sharing the feedback to our DMs. So our group, please and please, it is a gift for us in Treford. Precious. It's your gift for us in Treford. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for holding the fort for the past 6 weeks. Sincerely, it's like this particular course came prepared, like they are professionals, like I don't know, for the past 6 weeks. It shows the facilitators did a great job. Thank you so much for everything. All right, Favor is right here on the call with us. Just want to give a closing remark and then we call it a demo day. Hi, Favor, over to you.
All right. Good everyone. First off, want to say a big thank you to our panelists, Seun and Khadija. I followed all through on YouTube, well done to all the teams that presented. I think it's been a very beautiful presentation. Well done to everyone who put in the work. I'll go back to the saying, we started the whole case study and meet and greet with at that time when I met some of us at the meet and greet. It feels like some months ago now, but it was just last month when we had our meet and greet and we discussed and we said for everything you have to learn to do, you have to do it to learn it. Seeing a number of us doing product marketing at the scale we are doing it right now from the demo days, such a delight to see. I want to congratulate everyone who has gone through this experience. Well done to you. Thank you to our panelists. Well done to you. And just like you guys are already doing, I want to just take a moment beyond just typing, unmute your mics to say big thank you to Esther, because trust me, it's not easy moderating boot camps. Your weekend is gone, literally. Like our weekends are gone. Yes, our weekends are gone, like completely, and she has to do that. And so yes, let's just say a big thank you to Esther for the awesome work she has done in moderating the boot camp so far. We sincerely appreciate and thank you so much.
Thank you, Esther.
Thank you, Esther.
Thank you.
Thank
We
you so
appreciate you.
Thank you, Esther.
Yes, thank you so much, Esther. You're
Thank
doing
you, Esther. Very nice and helpful.
Yes, thank you, Esther. We really appreciate you. And yes, from us at Treford, on behalf of the Treford team, we want to say thank you to everyone here as well. There's no boot camp without you guys. The truth is, if you're not here on this call, if you're not here, if you have not chosen Treford to come and learn, and all of you choose Treford to come and learn, then there's still boot camp, really. So without you, there's no boot camp, there's no Treford, there's no story for us to tell. So we want to say thank you for coming around and thank you for trusting Treford to learn. Okay, this is not the end of the journey. This is just a junction, and one thing I like to always end every boot camp with is this: the true test or the true understanding of a learner comes from you knowing that the more you know, you don't know. Do you understand? Now that you know some things about product marketing, you get to realize that the ones you now know, it means that there's so much you don't still know, and that's why they say learning never ends. You keep learning, you've done primary school, nursery, primary, secondary school, university, and now you are still here doing these. That's because learning never ends. So Treford is here to support you across all that journey. Right immediately after now, from next week, Wednesday, you start mentorship sessions with Oluwatoyin, where everything you have learned in the bootcamp, you are going to be finding ways to integrate it into your work. You know, okay, all those things you learned in Forest Marketing Bootcamp, the theory, the practical, how do you now apply it in your real work? Okay, you're trying to land a job, you're trying to get a job, you're going to have a mentorship session with Oluwatoyin for the next couple of weeks, every Wednesday. The calendar invite is already on the product marketing calendar for that. That's mentorship sessions. If you want to go beyond that, we are launching our e-learning platform with a lot of new courses for marketing folks that will be on our e-learning platform, Treford Africa, where you can get to continue learning. You want to delve deeper into customer retention and churn. There's a whole course on that. You want to delve deeper into these. There's a whole course on that. You want to delve deeper into that. There's a whole course on that. The learning never ends. You just keep going from there. The joy of this is at the end of it, you know, you all go out there and make the impact. I want to hear Precious is in charge of a marketing campaign that is raking in millions for a startup that just raised fund. I want to hear Han doing something great out there. I want to hear Toyosi making moves in one West African startup. I want to hear Lola making moves on the East Coast, somebody on the West Coast, somebody, you know, got a job as a PMM in Microsoft, you know, making those moves. And yes, that's the story we want to hear. That's the story we want to see. I also encourage you to share feedback with us. We're not perfect yet, but we are working towards perfection. So all of those things that you saw that, oh, this was really not good, this was really not good, this was good, this was not good, share it with us on that feedback form. We like to take it, implement it, and work towards the next bootcamp on it. With that, I think I've said enough. I don't want to bore us for that. Thank you very much once again, everyone. Please don't forget to take your assessments. Take your assessments. It's already available on the LMS platform. A couple of you have taken it. We appreciate that. So don't forget to take your assessments, and we're getting across you with more details, emails, WhatsApp, Slack, and everything. With that, that's all from me. Thank you very much, everyone, and let's have a great rest of the day. Congratulations once again.
Thank you so much, Trevor, for the closing remark. I've dropped the feedback on WhatsApp, and I've also dropped it on our chat box. So kindly fill out the feedback. Don't forget your assessment. And the mentorship session, Wednesday 6 to 7, it's very important. You can come around, ask your questions, bog Oluwatoyin with questions. That's the essence of the mentorship session. And if there is any other follow-up steps for us to take, I'll be reaching out to us on our WhatsApp and Slack. I know majority of us already have time for Slack, but then WhatsApp, no problem. All right, then. Thank you so much, everybody, for sticking around to this moment. It was a wonderful session. Demo day is here. Demo day is over. Thank you so much, everybody. Have a wonderful weekend. Now your weekend is back. You can do as much as you want. Yeah, attend one best and all of that. Thank you so much, everybody. Can I like a sort of feedback before I just put off the